he wearing that on camera. He was like, that camera don't got no he said some fly shit. It was like, yo, they can't tell the temperature on the camera.
Right.
He said some, I don't know how he said
it. Little slick shit.
Some slick shit. That shit was fire how you deliver.
Pimp always do shit like that.
Yeah, he always was boss
pimp
up.
For real. Like
yeah. Yo, a lot of people don't know he had a situation with Master P.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
I mean, obviously it got handled.
Real dudes get into it. You know what I mean?
Jay Prince had to step in and let them handle it like man, and then it was squash after that. I mean, I'm glad it wasn't nobody losing their life over it. I mean, everybody have differences.
I fuck with and respect both of them.
As long as you can handle yourself in a positive manner.
Yeah.
So that's what it's about.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah, we lost legends like.
But yeah, crazy. Shout out to Master P too. Yeah. Also a legend.
Yeah, I want to talk
away for a lot of shit.
I want to talk about P. Did you see the Master P interview on that Math Hoffa?
Nah.
So he was like he had Master P got his
own
shoe.
That. He got his expert opinion though. That's a fire
they canceled that platform. It's
they did?
Yeah. I explained that to you off camera.
I didn't even know that.
I explained that to you off camera. All right. So
they had a good one too.
So Master P was a guest on that or whatever. He was like dating me. He was like, yo, how much they going for? P said, yo, why you asking me how much they going for? How much them going for that you went on it? He was like, a grip? And he had some Louis joints on. He was like, yo, did you ask them how much they cost or whatever? Math, I was like, actually, I did or whatever. He was like, yo, just go on the website and cop them. I'm pretty sure they cheaper than what you got on your feet or whatever. Because he was like, yo, you could probably buy like 3 pairs of my joints rather than buying theirs, the Louis, and shit like that.
Do you fuck with that?
I fuck with everything Master P was saying or whatever. Even if I didn't like the sneakers like that, I still would try to support or whatever.
That's exactly how I feel.
Because I feel like this. We can't.
I love Master P. I didn't love those shoes. To be honest, they're not for me.
Yeah, they're not for me neither.
But I love everything he does, though. He's a great businessman.
My thing is when you have you can't let these companies get too wealthy because then they could just take over the world. You see this joint with that guy with the vehicles. I ain't gonna say his name, but you know if you know, you know.
Yeah, vehicles.
So that's the thing. We let them get all this money and this power, and they start doing some crazy mess.
I had to think for a second. Yeah, got you.
Because I mean, I say this on camera. That's why
I can say his name.
I don't even like shopping on Amazon. I don't even have an Amazon Prime account because I prefer to go to the store. If I gotta do Amazon Prime, it's the last resort. And once again, I don't have my own Amazon account.
I ain't gonna lie, I be using the fuck out of my Amazon Prime account. I be using my shit straight to my door. One day, 3 days. I know it's phenomenal, but I just gotta my principles is a little bit different. Forget about it.
Yeah, because like when you start hearing about how the people treated that's working in the factories, people dying and stuff like that means a lot to me because my background came from a lot of retail and me had to struggle and hit numbers and come to find out I would get short-handed and supervisors and managers would get bonuses and it's like, where's the love at? I did my work and your work, so hold me down.
Not real shit.
So I mean, but I don't want to go
from retail too.
Yeah, I don't want to get too big into that. Yeah, I don't want to get too big into that. But that summer joint that you got, I'm looking forward to hearing that. I'm gonna be checking for that.
Good looking.
Yo, let's get into another snippet real quick.
Another one?
Yeah.
Let's get into another one. Let me see what I got though. Do my phone. Let's see what we got here, bro. If anything, if not a snippet of something new, we can just play a new record that I released, which is still just as fire. All right, I got you. I got you. Let me find this shit. Shout out to Cleet. Shout out to Rochester. I'm going to give you a little snippet of a joint I got with my man Cleet. From Rochester. I'm gonna go from do the same thing as earlier, the end of his joint into the hook into my shit.
Age, I wasn't sheltered. If anything was down, I see my brother breaking up grams. Like, what you do with that? He said, if you touch this, then bitch, you born. It ain't no moving back. I'm out of here. I guess where the fuck I been, nigga? You know, doing shit I ain't supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Getting in all type of shit. Try to catch a lick. Every time the phone ring, it never miss. Try to get these 12 skinnies across the map. Never been racist, my diamond's white, even though I'm black. Junkie did a dose, almost gave her a heart attack. But it's cool because she love it. That's gonna have her call her back. Get it out the mud, I'm yet to see some shit from rap. Say hustle, what you selling the money? Cause where's that? I get caught and try to put felonies on me if I don't rap. But I don't got no time to chat. Just call my lawyer, take a seat, and I'll be back, nigga.
It's PB, if I don't eat, I get rid of the beef. All these so-called rap cats just admitting defeat. My folk long with black. If he thinking it's sweet, it's the second time he's short. I just gritted my teeth. By next week, he'll be a corpse. I'll be still in the street. It's the elite. I told Cleet just to give me a beat and watch the murder rate rise like we in Middle East. I'm trying to buy some timeshares. My trap look like Times Square. Me and the plug go way back. Like LeBron's hair and Don's hair. Carter Gina, Vito Corleone. My trap
Joe.
recorded phone. Call from a claws. Last of a dying breed.
Yeah, so that's all we gonna
I like
give
that
him,
verse. I like that verse. That's some,
man.
Yo, that's some street shit right there.
Shout out to Cleet.
Cleet?
You know what I mean?
Yo,
yeah,
even
Rochester, Utica, you already know. 585-315, you heard it.
It's all love. You know what? Yeah, that was another banger. Yeah. So where we gonna go next? Yo, can we get a snippet of that Mel V verse?
Yeah, I got you. It's the shit that I sent you, right?
Yeah. I just can't put it on. I can't put it on. You know why?
That was it's on SoundCloud. Nah, facts. Free Mel B, man. Free Mel B. Look, there it go. I still got it from when I sent it to you. Look. Boom. One of my favorite songs of his.
I told my mother I love her. I told my brother to chill. I told my ex-hoe, fuck her. I hope her nigga get killed. I was down on my last. She left me high on my heels. Had me look up to God like the struggle was real. But my knowledge and will, plus my talent and skill, I adapted like magic. Penny should kill. O'Neal asked Ricky off for Nilsson and James. My first fiend was a 50 lick, he paid me a change. I used to hustle for cuts, he paid me minimum wage. He used to keep my haircuts and gave me quarters of haze. That was back in the days, and I remember them days. And now a nigga too stubborn or reluctant to change. Word. I was raised by the stop sign. Block was hot, but I was catching shade from my 4-5. Balling hard, but I was catching plays. You was courtside. 4-5 in the nigga face, left him cross-eyed. Eyes wide, left a nigga looking with the frog eyes. Book a nigga, take him on a trip like a tour guide. Well connected, well respected, but never gave a fuck. OGs hated so hard, they never showed us none. Wise men.
I think they got enough.
Shout out to Mel B.
White
Roaches, you heard? White Roaches.
I forgot that's
what if you know, you know. But him and I got a collab project on all platforms called Rejects and Dreamers.
Okay.
Go check that out if you ain't never heard it.
I ain't even know that. You dropped the jewel on me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You ain't know we had the EP?
Nah, I didn't know that. I just know he went. I totally forgot the White Roaches joint. I heard him
White
say
Roaches. That's his artist name. That's Mel B artist name.
Yeah, I remember that.
And we got a collab EP that's on all platforms. Rejects and Dreamers, fire. Go check that out.
Just when we done with that, send it to me and I got that Apple account.
I got
the Apple account.
If we get into anything else, matter of fact, I'll play some off of there.
Okay, bad. That's we gonna do that then. Yeah. So like, let's get back to it. Like, so what you went to school for?
I went to school for computer science.
And how did that affect you in like as far as like getting into that field rather than doing music?
So it's like that was like an interesting time. You feel me? Like I was, I went to school, but I kind of like was like taking advantage of and manipulating the situation. You know what I mean? Like I was trying to like I was like trying to take like my income, or what's the check they give you, the
Refund check.
I was trying to take like my refund check and flip it, like shit like that. You know
Yo,
what I mean?
yo,
Like, everybody was trying to do that shit, right? Like,
yeah.
so like I was doing shit, whatever, da da da, and I wouldn't say that I went into it like all the way trying to pursue that field. I just knew that since I was young, my grandmother always told me that I should get into computers. She was like that. I was good at it. Like
Yeah,
she
that's
felt that I
facts.
was. So I didn't graduate high school originally. I dropped out of high school. So I like started to go to school later on. Like, you know what I mean, I only did that because of her. And I did that because I was always like, I gotta get my fucking education and my degree for my grandmother. So I went back later on and went to school, and that's how that happened.
Got you.
Yeah.
So y'all know, like y'all could run to a bump in the road and y'all could still progress. So
Yeah,
don't let that
That's
stop you from achieving your goals or whatever. It may be a little delay or a hurdle you have to hop over, but it's still achievable.
That's
Me
a
and
fact.
my situation was I was the youngest of four. All my siblings graduated from high school, all had college experience. And I was the last one or whatever. My two sisters, I remember it was like hell of snowstorm upstate New York. The snow was dumb hot.
Yeah.
Dropped me off at MV. Like I'm in orientation, they brought me everything I needed. Detergent, snacks, toiletries, whatever it was, toothbrushes, toothpaste, all that stuff. I'm like, you set to go. Goodbye.
Right.
And stuff like that.
Yeah.
And me, like,
That's
me,
how it was.
I felt pressure to go to college because I didn't want to go. I couldn't play football, so
That's
I
what
didn't
we
want.
was talking about.
Yeah.
Our era, like, they pressured us to go to school. You know what I mean, that's why I felt like I owed it to like beyond just that,
I ain't get my degree.
But like, I felt like I had to do that because our era was like pressured to like go to college, bro. Like they pushed that on us.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with it. Like the college is cool and get your education, all that. I would never like try to tell nobody not to pursue education, but like, it ain't for everybody. Like it's different paths too. It's other paths too. They didn't like tell us or like give us that option as much. I feel like when we was growing up, they like made it seem like you had to go to college.
Yeah, like I'm gonna say it like this: you got trade schools you could go to. Some people do the Job Corps.
Yeah,
like they got the BOSI programs.
You could be an entrepreneur and
or
start your own thing. You get into business.
You could like you start off braiding here, cutting in here. There's other opportunities you could fall into if you feel college is not the route for you. Even if, let's just say, if you try a semester out and it doesn't work out, you don't like the way it is, you can always have these options as a backup plans. You could be an apprentice for a plumber, electrician, stuff like that. Because this platform it's about hip hop and helping the youth and all that stuff. Or if you do music, it's opportunities.
That's cool too.
That's cool too, or whatever. So you can even be it's other ways you could go about doing things. You just don't gotta do the basic mainstream thing that's always told to you. Just know that if you pursue to go to college, always have a backup plan if college doesn't work out for you. Whether you want to get into retail or whatever the circumstances is. It's just about progressing and
that's a fact.
And being able to go forward. Because the thing that I didn't
being
like
a
about
better
college,
person than you were yesterday.
The thing that I don't like about the college though is these people get these degrees and then they can't find a job in their degree, and then you in debt and you feeling like you messed up. Believe me, if anybody know, I know.
Right.
Because I'm glad I got
Yeah,
them student
real
loans
shit.
cleared up for me. I
Yo,
paid them
that's a fact. That's another part that came with it, like
Yeah.
that pressure. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
now you in that student loan and all that shit.
And you gotta pay that back. No.
They on your ass.
Yeah.
They on your ass. Soon as you get that degree, they on your ass.
Yeah, they want you to hurry and find a job or whatever.
That's why I said I had to flip that refund check. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but this a jewel about the refund check that I wish my brother would have told me early in the game, right? Because what's the opportunities that you get once you turn 18 and you go to college?
What's the opportunity?
Yeah.
And you go to college?
Yeah, what you start getting in the mail? Credit card applications.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So they start sending you the credit card applications. So I had one credit card. I had an HSBC card or whatever. And mind you, I was trying to move off dorms and all that, so I was living off that credit card. So my brother was like, yo, why didn't you apply for another refund check and just pay that whole credit card off?
Right.
Because that you only paying like 4%, 3% interest on taking that loan out with the school to get a larger refund check, rather than you paying 18%, 22%.
That's true though.
And I'm like, Dad, bro, why'd you wait so late to drop
smart.
this jewel on me?
Yeah.
That's what he did. I'm just like, damn, you told me too late.
So basically, rather than like take the loan from the school.
No, you get the loan from you get the loan from the school, and if you have any credit card debt, you'll use that to pay off the credit card debt, and whatever cash flow you have, you do whatever.
All right, I got you.
Rather than paying each month, paying 22% interest on whatever you owe.
Right.
You're only paying 4% with that student loan. So realistically, you saving 18% in interest.
Yeah, hell yeah. Which is a lot.
So that's a jewel. And I'm gonna make sure my daughter know that, even though I'm hopefully
18% is a lot.
Hopefully she don't need a loan. She could go to any school she want with her grades, hopefully.
What Denzel said in American Gangster, 5%. Something like that. He said 5%.
Yeah. He said, yeah. That was a.
But motherfuckers get killed for less, so 18% is a lot. 18% is a lot.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah,
it's all about saving how to. That's a legend. I'm glad he retired. He retired. You know that, right?
Did he?
Yeah, he retired. He did the last movie this year, I think. I guess he don't be doing more directing.
Okay. I would like to see him in a director role. I would like to see
he did directing and stuff
already
like
be
that.
doing